Hello angels, I hope that you've been amazing. Today's video is a resource for all of you when you are creating your dating profile. I was recently going through my message requests on Instagram and I saw that so many of you wanted help in selecting photos for your dating profile. I have talked about how to select photos for your dating profile in so many other videos in the past, but I figured I would just make this video as a resource for you guys to use and rely on, and so now I can just forward this video to you guys when you ask me about how to pick photos. And also, if you don't already know, I do offer consultations where I can help you create your dating profile, help you sift through potential matches if you're already on one, and I can also help you select high quality photos. But in today's video, I'm just going to be giving you guys guidelines as to which photos to choose for your dating profile, and I'm also going to be going through and showing you guys which photos I would personally use if I was creating a dating profile today, because I think it's really helpful to see what types of photos that someone like me would use. So in terms of just guidelines and criteria for what photos to choose, I always tell you guys to stay away from selfies. But for some reason, I still see so many women trying to use selfies. So just try to get photos that someone else takes of you, photos where you are not directly the one taking the photo, because it just shows low effort and it's just giving like Snapchat vibes. It's giving low quality, low effort vibes, and that is not what we want to go for. So definitely stay away from selfies, and in that same vein, stay away from filters. So any filters that you find on Snapchat, Instagram, or even just apps like Facetune where people are altering their images, this is not what you want to use for your dating profile, because your dating profile should be an honest representation of who you are. And we've all heard of those stories of people who felt like they were catfished because they show up to a date and the woman looks completely different from her pictures. So be realistic, be honest, be yourself, and this is going to guarantee you the best results. I would give the same advice to men. I know a lot of men try to add a few inches for their height, and that is just not the way to go. Be realistic when it comes to your eye color, your height, your ethnicity, all of these things, because people are looking at your profile expecting you to say the truth. So if you're not, it kind of just defeats the entire purpose. Okay. Now, along the same lines of no selfies, stay away from any blurry photos. I know I have a lot of photos that I like, but they're slightly blurry. So I would not use these photos for a dating profile. Additionally, stay away from photos that are in bad lighting or in low light settings. You can use a photo that you've taken at night. I will show you. I actually selected, I think, one photo that was taken at night, but make sure that you had flash on, because if you have flash on, then that should adjust for any low light settings. On top of that, stay away from any images that are provocative, that are overly revealing. Stay away from any images that have you in a bathing suit, in lingerie, and anything that isn't actual clothes, like something that you would actually wear going out on a date. So it doesn't matter if you were a fitness model or if you have the most amazing body. That is not something that you want to just flaunt for hundreds of thousands of people to see on your dating profile. People should earn the right to see you at the pool or to see you in that setting. So definitely do not put any photos that have you in a bathing suit or lingerie or anything of that nature. And even like certain poses are provocative. Like if you're turned around sticking out your butt, that's not something you want to put on your dating profile. I don't know how hard it is to kind of like get the point across, but I guess we just live in a day and age when a lot of people are just doing the absolute most to get views and likes on social media, and so they bring that same energy to dating apps, and that's just going to attract the wrong attention. Now, when it comes to selecting photos, make sure you are giving a wide variety of photos. So this can be face shots, head shots, body shots, different angles, you know. Perhaps you have some that are head on and you have others that are turned to the side or angled. Think about this, because if every single picture is you in the same pose or turned in the same kind of angle, men start to get suspicious as to why you're hiding, you know, a certain part of your face or a certain angle. And so I know we all have our favorite angles, but just give different styles and give different angles, and that is definitely going to give you a wide variety of photos. So personally, I like to do some body shots, face shots, like I said, and I like to also play around with my hairstyle, my makeup. So I have a few photos you're going to see that are me with my natural hair. I have a few photos with me with straight hair, with curly hair. I have a few photos where I'm wearing, you know, a full face of makeup, and others where I'm wearing no makeup or maybe just some sunscreen and some very light makeup. So I personally think that you should give a wide variety of options when it comes to your dating profile, because it shows that you have different styles, you have different kind of flavors, and men love that. Men love when you're able to have casual days, but also some dressy days and some sporty days, and so it shows that you're versatile. And I also recommend that you guys use photos doing activities that you love. So during my coaching sessions, I love when women bring me photos, you know, running a marathon or doing things that really drive them, going and having tea with their mom or with their friends. Perhaps they have a certain activity like painting, and they have a picture where they're doing their craft and they're really being artsy. I think that that really makes your profile shine, and it shows that you have hobbies. It shows that you have interests and you're not just this one-dimensional being. So just to recap, no blurry photos, no low light photos, no provocative photos, no filters, and give a wide variety of angles, of positions, of styles, and this is basically going to really help you stand out when it comes to your dating profile. So now let's get into the photos that I would select if I was creating a dating profile today. So this first image was actually taken on New Year's, and as you can see, I'm quite dressed up, but it's not overly provocative. It's not like I'm going to a pageant, right? Like, I mean, I'm wearing loafers, my shoes are flat, but my hair is done, my makeup is done. It is at night, however, I had flash on, so you're still getting a really clear shot of my face, of my body, and also it shows that I'm in a cool location, right? I'm in Dubai. So this is definitely going to spark conversation. It's going to make people want to ask you things. So definitely select photos in different locations or in different places or doing things you love, because that's going to help spark a conversation. Okay, so this is the next picture. As you can see, I'm not fully centered in this photo, so that's the only downside. However, the focus is on my face. So although you see the garden in the background, the trees, that is a little bit blurred out, but my face is in clear focus. So that's kind of another tip for you guys, is if you're doing a picture where you're off-centered or perhaps there's a lot going on in the background, just make sure that you are the focus of the image, that you are, you know, not blurred out. So as you can see, my features are really evident here. I do have makeup on, but it's not heavy, and this isn't really showing much of my body. It's more of a face shot. However, it's outdoors, it's, you know, out in the daytime, so you're always going to get the best lighting when it is outside during the daytime. My third photo here, as you can see, is quite casual. I'm wearing denim shorts, I'm wearing sneakers, I'm sitting down, and I really like photos like this because it shows that you're down to earth. Like, you can be casual, you can do things that are you know, more outdoorsy. Like as you can see here, I was taking a tour in the Roman Acropolis. So once again, this is going to spark conversation, and it shows that I'm multidimensional. I'm able to go out and do a walking tour and still look cute and presentable. So another thing that I like about this picture is that I'm fully centered. There are some other people and things in the background, but you can tell that the focus is definitely on me. Okay, this next photo is once again outdoors. However, this is a lot more casual. I have my natural hair here. I'm just kind of wearing a basic outfit and I'm just in my element. I'm by the ocean. And once again, this photo shows that I'm relatable. I'm down to earth. I like going to the beach. Like, I really want you ladies to think about the photos that you select and be very mindful, because a photo can say like 1,000 words. There really can be so much context and so much things that just the body language or just the pose or just the background can convey about you. So instead of just choosing 10 photos that have you standing in front of your mirror in your room, you should definitely choose photos where you're in different locations, you're wearing different outfits, you have your hair a little differently, your smile is a little bit different, because it's going to show once again that you have many flavors to work with, that you're not just this person that is doing the same thing every day, that is kind of in the same place doing the same pose. The next photo, as you can see, is quite casual. I'm literally in leggings, I have a tank top on, I have my sunglasses on, and the only reason that I'm able to include an image like this is because I've already shown myself dressed up. I've already shown a very clear image of my face. So it is okay to have 1 or 2 photos that might not be as, you know, close up, because you've already showcased that in other photos. The main reason why I decided to include this image was because it shows one of my hobbies, which is hiking and enjoying nature and being next to a lake and a mountain and just really being outdoors and savoring that space. So I love photos like this because once again, it shows my hobbies, it shows my interests, it shows that I like being out in nature, and you know, that I'm adventurous. I'm not just this girl who gets dressed up and is always really prim and proper, but I can also put some sneakers on and sunglasses and just go out for a walk or for a hike. So that is the reason why I chose this photo. There is another drawback. Once again, if you guys are onto it, you would already know I'm not fully centered in this photo, but because I have other images where I'm fully centered and where my face and body is really clear, it's okay to include an image like this. Okay, this next photo is really cute. It's simple. It's me with my natural hair. I might have like a little bit of makeup on, but I look quite natural, and that is the reason why I picked this photo. It's always good to have at least 1 or 2 photos where you're not doing the most. You don't have your hair, nails, makeup, like everything done to a T. However, I do want to say, if your personality is being very dressed up every day, then sure, go ahead and showcase that. Like, I'm not telling you to, you know, don't wear makeup just because you're going to take this picture. If you are naturally someone who's always very dressed up and always looking, you know, to a T, good for you. I absolutely love that. Showcase that. However, someone like me, I will be completely honest, there are many days I'm not doing makeup, I'm not doing my hair, I'm a lot more casual, and so I want to be realistic and honest in my profile. I don't want to only be selecting photos where I'm in a dress and my hair is done, and then when they meet me, they figure out that that's not really the case. That's not really who I am on a day-to-day basis. So that's something to keep in mind, is to really focus on yourself and your lifestyle and showcase that. If you are someone who doesn't do your hair and makeup every day, then once again, it's okay to have a few photos where you're more natural, you're more casual. But if you're someone who is always ready, then that's absolutely fine to showcase that, because that's what they're actually going to get when they meet you. Okay, this next photo is more dressed up. I'm wearing a tighter dress. I have, my hair isn't done, but I have some makeup on, and I'm at the focal point of this image. So images like these are great because there are no distractions in the background, and once again, I'm quite dressed up, but it's still a little bit of a casual setting. My loafers are flat, so I don't have any heels on. And this shows that I can be dressed up, I can look really cute, but I'm not going to be wearing 5-inch heels on every single date. So that is kind of who I am, and that is why I chose this image. Next image is another kind of casual one. I picked this one because my hair was up, and I don't think I had selected any other pictures where my hair was completely up. I'm by the beach. I absolutely love the water, and so I thought this image was cute. I am looking back. It's not a provocative pose. So as you can see, like, two women can do pictures where they're turned around kind of looking back, but one of them can look completely provocative and trashy and just trying too hard, and another one can look completely innocent and simple and pure. This is kind of a back shot, but it is okay to put on a dating profile because it's not too sexy. And last but not least, I have another dressed up one. I chose this one because my hair was curled, and I don't think I had any other ones where my hair was curled. I'm wearing a dress, I have a fancier bag on, and my face and entire body is in focus. This is actually a portrait image, and portrait images tend to be really great for your dating profile because they're always really clear. They're kind of HD images. I think that this picture really showcases me if I were to dress up, and have my makeup done. I'm glowing, I have a tan on, and so definitely choose at least a few pictures where you are looking your best, where you're really radiating that confidence, because that is definitely something that a man is going to feel just by looking at the picture. So that's basically the pictures that I would pick for my dating profile. I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope that it can be used as a useful resource for you guys for years and years to come. Let me know down in the comment section if there's anything else you want me to cover in terms of dating profiles and really anything of that nature, and I will see you all very soon. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you watched it till the end. Mwah.